Okay then. Got it. Okay then. Let's go.
You're not serious.
Damn! They're
Right
onto
there.
What's that?
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Forward!
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
That should come in hand.
What now? I think that's the last of them.
They saw us.
There they are. Come and get 'em.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe.
Hey,
What is it?
that's... Everything's pretty standard. Great find. Keep it.
This is bad. They're onto us. We've done it. Let's keep moving.
We're spotted.
Right there.
Blades are ready.
This power's getting fierce. Oh, I saw
We are spotted.
That'll do it. There they are. Time for some close combat. Let's push through.
Marvelous. I feel stronger already.
What a fortunate find.
Blades are ready.
What an incredible find.
Nicely done. I see the end.
How's that?
Charging in.
Wrong defender. Get him!
What an incredible find.
That must be quite rare.
My way!
They falter. Let us finish this serum now.
What now?
We've lost them, but stay on your guard.
Be forewarned, our enemies are aware of us.
like we're out of their sights.
They saw us!
There they are.
Close, everyone!
Come on!
Head down! Let's press our advantage!
I see the enemy. All right, cut that!
Think that's the last of them.
Right there.
Where do you think I am?
Quick, let's finish them!
Forward! Let's push through!
They falter! Let us finish this serum now!
I'd say we're evenly matched. Which means you've got this.
I see the enemy. All right, how's that?
I don't think anything would be too tough. Stay vigilant. These ones aren't.
Come on.
They look careful now. That worked out. Keep it up.
Right there.
Come on!
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
My way!
They'll need more than this.
Strength is fading.
Curse will kill me.
Captain's been hit with a hex.
Farewell.
You've got to...
What now?
You hit him right in the spot. Good job.
What now? All right, how's that?
That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
How nice.
They saw us!
Found us. Get ready, everyone.
Very impressive. I think that's all of them. Should be in the clear now.
Come and get it. Come on.
Let's push through!
This is our chance. Let's finish this.
prayers! With my prayers, I shall guide the powerless and foolish men!
You've no faith in your... I believe.
I'll use what I must. I have my
Too far.
methods.
I will guide
Power
the
of
way.
kings. Face me.
Powerful thing.
I have my
Too
methods.
far.
We will deliver you from evil!
Fate can be a powerful thing. He's taken it too far.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
Fate
Oh,
can be a
power of
powerful thing.
kings.
He's taken it too far.
I will eradicate you!
A blunder.
I don't. Yuba's down.
To die.
Someone help her. Fate
Ninja.
powerful thing. He's taken it too far.
Ninja. How about this?
Summoner. No, I'd rather refrain.
I shall
from
rule the battle! Are you prepared? It's time
Fight
for the
you.
fight! Lend me your strength! No, let's work together! Impossible! I will eradicate you! You will fall at my feet! Cannot be!
Ninja. I have my methods. Let us clean up this mess. How about
Powerful
this?
thing. He's taken it too
I
far.
will-
Now accept your fate.
Summoner. No, not this. There's another summoner.
Impossible! I shall... General! It's time
I
to
shall.
fight! We will deliver you from evil!
Forward.
You will fall!
God, you've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Ninja. I have my methods.
Signal! Treacherous infidel!
Please go right
Are you
ahead.
prepared? It's time to fight! I will guide Royal Soul!
Fall.
We will deliver you from evil!
This'll do.
You will fall at my feet! This cannot be!
Ninja. How about this?
I will guide
A wise choice.
Summoner.
We will deliver
No
you from
holding
evil!
back. Guard up!
Time for some close combat.
Set it up! Maybe Vida's power. Still up?
Impossible! Devils! Be
How
gone!
could I let myself be cursed?
I will eradicate you!
Yuba's really hurting. Can someone help her?
Ninja. No. I leave it to you. Face me.
Grant
Can we get her some
Too
healing?
much, perhaps? Formidable
A
indeed.
curse of this sort
She
I
can't
move to the
afford to
front.
attack right now.
Summoner.
Yuba's
Now,
down.
what's the
We
play?
gotta help her.
All yours. I'm all prepared.
Grant you some...
I really do have a knack for this.
Nice. I'm better and stronger.
I'll always aim higher.
Sancta Hype. I too will. Because...
Sure.
No, no. Ophi. Right. hurry. Thank you very much.
All right.
Shall we away?
Cat! What now? Merchant!
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Oh no! We're respawning!
Right here. I see the end. Charging in. Forward!
Now, we must fight!
Stay calm, everyone.
Now accept your fate!
You hit their weakness.
You to the vanguard! Face me!
Keep us hurt
I
fast.
cannot
Can we get her
summon
some healing?
Heed me! The enemy still stands.
Are you prepared? It's time to strike!
Vitus power.
Nice hit. That was perfect. And that's that. Victory's ours.
I only hope this proves me more worthy. Right, I could get used to this.
I learned a new ability.
Our foes are not.
This looks valuable.
Wow, what a find!
Through for his he is the second of this dungeon. Then
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
walk around the edge of the pit and the relic should be visible. To the second.
Hey. Okay then. Right?
That was a great help.
Yes.
That's got me thinking.
Of course.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here you are.
Let's go!
All right, then.
We've got it.
Now what am I to do?
All right, then.
Yo! Right.
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune.
Huh? Oi!
Vinka! Hey.
Nah.
Nice to meet you.
Truth is... Oh?
Speaking of... Serious?
Thanks.
So?
I'll tell.
Hey!
Well then.
Sam!
Right then.
In that case.
Ah, closure.
Isn't that... Really? Isn't that... I'll... Hey, that... Thank you. Here. Then,
That's good to hear.
yes. Yep. Honestly. For real? I'm going home. Murders. Hey. Hey. Please. Yay! And then... oh! But... you know, then... I'm fine. Yep. So, music. Hey. I love singing so.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey. Actually...
All right then. All right then.
We've got it.
Where to? Let's go. What now? With sword in hand, I cut a path.
Looks like everyone's here.
Now,
It's your...
Great.
What to pick?
Well, indeed.
All right.
loveless, eh? Do it!
Well, look who we have. Oh,
Sick game.
That's why I wanted to become king in the first place. To stand up to the bat and to settle the score with villains like...
Early bird gets the gold.
All right.
Ninja!
Let's show him what we can do.
I have my methods. You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
All right.
Now
Let's
accept
show him
your
what we
fate.
can do.
Be not ninja! How about this?
This is the power said to take my fullest power.
Heed me.
Fine! General! Time for
I will fight. Lend me your strength. Still up? Let's set it up.
Calm yourself, man. I suspect you've been deceived. This Milo fellow, what exactly did he tell you?
Said there's some imposter prince been going round, getting his kicks by killing Parapus and Ujif, and other tribes been...
I stand with this boy, as does Basilio, and I can tell you we don't wander around murdering our own kin. Sounds like this...
Hold on. You mean we've been dancing like puppets on his string?
How dare he trick us?
Last summer around, Altabury.
I'm capable too!
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
Spec.
The sight of Prosp as the...
Wow.
Yep, that one. All right. Okay then. Let's go.
Now what am I to do?
Mission accomplished.
All right.
That's a
I'm off. Now what am I to do? Hey,
Isn't... I'll go.
see you later.
Let's give it a shot.
You. Now what am I to do? Damn it all.
What now?
Well, look who we have. It's you.
No.
All right then.
Isn't that... Hmm?
What? I see. Genius.
Whoa!
Oh!
Eureka!
Thank you.
No. Hey.
What?
Quite.
The truth is... That's the ticket!
Well,
Rather.
right.
My heart pound.
This one's important.
What?
Right then.
Come on!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here you are.
Hey!
Right. Shall we?
Now what am I to do?
All right then. Go.
Luis is the only one left. I love it. It's...
No. The thing is,
There's a runner.
nice little village.
Close your eyes. All right then. Where to? Go.
Everyone's here.
Now then.
It's your... That's cutting it close.
Great. Let's move out.
What to pick? What now? All right then.
Let's go.
Yo.
Right, right.
Yeah. I mean,
right.
Yeah. Being dealt and live well. Sure. Yeah. Wait.
Sorry.
With the Milo's path to a world where beauty reigns is once again thwarted by the...
That would be Milo.
We can do this!
Keep your wits about.
Milo! You're not getting away from us now!
It would appear this is turning in a decidedly, unfortunate soul.
Shut your mouth! How dare you trick us!
Well, of course.
We're not just gonna let you win! Let's teach
I
him a
have
lesson!
my methods. Ninja! How about this?
Are you prepared? It's time to strike!
You think yourself my
Oh, power of heroes! Not the to the rear, charging in! Paladin! Nope, I'm stepping back. Let justice prevail!
Lend me your strength! By this power!
This is wrong! This is unforgivable! I bid you all farewell! I bid you all farewell!
Ninja! I have my methods. Face me!
Truly are revolting!
General!
Think yourself my
Time to strike!
I stand, comrade! Lend me your strength!
Let my powers
Free
support
yet cling to life.
Set it up!
If I might ask, I've been wondering for some time that you belittle people. You manipulate them with your schemes. I genuinely don't... I am sorry.
In any case, you lost! And if you tried...
Satisfactory.
I feel stronger.
I continue.
Even up.
Marvelous!
My power
I feel
swells
stronger
forth.
already! Well, that settles that!
Is it finally time?
Hey!
You! Hey! You!
Now what am I to do?
All right then.
Let's go!
You're not
I've no idea.
This play.
What in the blazes?
Of course. All right.
You... Somehow... However... May I speak? It'll be all right.
We can't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah! Right. Besides... That reminds me. Okay then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's finally here.
At last, only a day remained.
Whatever Luis throws at...
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a...
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the...
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own...
What? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun, though I can't for the life of me think why. At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella.
You would pursue peril.
You're right. Come on!
You would pursue...
Great.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
Royal Highness the Prince. We've been waiting for you.
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all,
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me.
Saint...
He's the boy with the saint's blessing.
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor...
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you.
Then why hasn't Luis showed up yet, eh?
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning.
save your fury.
Over there! His Royal Highness the... Whoa, and Lady Juna as well!
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than...
Let's head to the hushed honeybee inn for now.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very...
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this.
Victory is in our grasp.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hand.
But... will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill.
And indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory. And that...
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
This is just the beginning.
True enough. We haven't even... but it takes me back. If the prince could see you now... I mean, you and he were best friends. Best... friends. Wait... what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right? It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Right. It's been a while.
So?
All right, then.
Good night.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince... Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest. That said, against all odds.
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Forden did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance. Zorba, go and snuff them out for...
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle... If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Yes.
No hesitation at... But you have to come back.
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral.
Let's get out there.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown.
Let's head there.
Can we talk? Just sublime.
All right, then. Go. Hello, Arthur. This heat is insufferable. Leave it out, mate.
Ready?
Well, bit of a tricky situation. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no taunt as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country. Woo! Live free, Crier! The day of judgment is here. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away.
Your Highness, you can win!
Count Luis!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show it.
Oh, there's no way he'd run away from... Whoa, over there! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance. The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidate's adopted son of a minor nobleman. He rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now... Then we have the Elden candidate. He who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. The time has come.
I have to commend you. This all began with the king's failures. You, who claim to be the prince. What do you believe the people seek in their king?
The intellect to resolve everything.
Can intellect alone protect the people? Now let me ask you, my gathered people.
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate.
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak.
He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this! Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing. Those who do not, however...
If you're equality...
So... Come then.
Face me!
We're finishing
I
this.
have my
Hear
methods.
it now.
We settle this here.
Ninja!
We're finishing this. Hear it now.
Let us clean up this mess.
The time has come.
Power of kings!
We're finishing this. Hear it now.
We settle this here.
Ninja!
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Face me!
We're finishing this. Hear it now.
You defy
Now
the rule of
accept
strength,
your fate!
then die by it.
I have my methods!
I shall vanquish evil. It's time to strike.
There is no escape from me.
Let's set it up! No, this won't work. I'm all prepared. We'll do this together!
To say for Paladin!
Is that all?
I see. It would appear you have the mettle to defend your claims. Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
The audacity!
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more.
Ninja!
Someone heal him.
How about this?
Spoken for
Defy the rule of strength, then die.
I have my methods!
I'm no holding back. Guards up and charge forward.
Time for some close combat. I'm all prepared.
Good. Very. However. Magnificent. You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind.
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told, no doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa! Don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no god. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race, now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters.
Luis, you dog!
Your lies!
You believe it false. What would I stand to gain from life?
Elda are actually humankind?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy, in truth, he is humankind!
He doesn't know when to give up.
No need to distress yourself. You, boy, who call yourself the prince.
Utopian!
What's happening?
What ails him?
Witness the truth, good people! you would know the identity of your would-be prince? Here he is!
It's a monster! It's a human!
It's going. The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the Order of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Afraid. Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate. In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
Wake up!
Are you well?
I had a strange dream.
You seem coherent at least.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in... Your vengeance is at hand.
Shut up!
Unfortunately.
The true prince?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here?
Your part in this has ended.
Seize the monster!
Attention now!
How could you deceive us? I knew all along that filth!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I know. We'll head to my home.
Count Luis has saved the country!
Count Luis is our true savior!
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from it.
They'll...
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla...
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my...
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They bored the gauntlet runner. What...
A high hiding place for the Elder tribe.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now.
No. Luis's final words.
At first glance, it is a simple but the observant may sense that every tree in its formation, the ancient Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief.
Poor chap's even got...
Hey, I reacted poorly. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you.
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by surprise.
And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees.
I can sense a special barrier in...
Gallica, how fares His Highness?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the gauntlet.
Hurry.
Right. Huh? Who are you?
Are you all right?
The royal flower? Something about this plate. It is much like the altar of the dragon god.
Gallica, something the matter?
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that... Anyway...
So here you are.
Why?
How odd.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the...
They're not! There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed.
Yes. What?
He draws no breath.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with.
Gallica?
Yes.
Then we...
I don't like this. Russell? You're sick?
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight. By the heavens.
She's been helping us.
Alas. Oh.
Russell, where is His Highness?
A few days ago. Those detestable cursed... I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It happened before we could fathom it. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse is lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the... No! The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him.
Who was
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud from the moment he appeared. I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness.
An innocent boy.
Luis.
Please, Russell.
We've laid him in the prayer room for...
You're coming. Aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right.
Ah, 'tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Strange. There's something in you.
Something wrong?
No. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room.
You going to stay here?
No.
I'm a little worried.
It's nearly time. Long have I waited.
Beg pardon?
You must hurry. The time has come. All was for this day. There is still time.
Sure.
All right, then.
This way.
No.
You're...
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica!
Milady Gruidae.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruidae.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess. She was a flower amidst the forests. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do... But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, You there, boy. Are you perhaps...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruidae? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and...
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended. It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course. Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for...
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince...
He lies dead before me.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further...
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
He's not dead.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive, so from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? To name but a few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, all thy trials, all thy experiences, wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am... the prince.
What is this?
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey! What's going on?
What awaits us now?
Life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. Time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission.
No!
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, as he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by that he has now been saved. And so, the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute.
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How?
I feel fine, I think.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself.
everyone?
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and his highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, what shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Drakadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh?
But
No.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off,
Fate was changed.
Are you really? Please. And more. Despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize your highness at our meeting.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
He's right, you know.
This time,
Finally, we've done Grius proud.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, milord?
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
No, your highness! With all respect...
This is no time to be thick-headed, my girl.
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee!
Well,
So much for acting sick.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
a journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
What's this all of a sudden?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice?
Lady Gruidae mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruidae, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the...
Let's go.
Now what am I to do?
Yeah.
Oh, now this I can't believe!
Oh, wow!
Oh, very nice.
All right then.
Hey!
Come off it!
Oh, it's you!
Does this depict the Elder Tribe?
Elda comes from an ancient word, meaning only the Old Ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, You know it well by now. We were human.
The human tribe. So Luis's word...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts, and yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few... You understand now, yes. We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing division.
It beggars belief. Tis nothing short of astounding.
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monster. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in?
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed. But its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, You may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power. Thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it.
And besides, let's do it. Let's fight.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing, what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together?
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travel. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't. That's why I think it's my duty to. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be. Same here.
Well, we're past the worst of it, but the problem remains.